Guys, Chamath Palihapitiya paper-handed Tesla and is completely out. One of the biggest bulls for Tesla and one of the biggest supporters of Elon Musk just sold his entire stake and said, "See you, Elon, I'm out." Going to give you some reasons as to why and what I think this means for Tesla moving forward coming up. Yeah, guys, it's true. Chamath Palihapitiya has been out of Tesla, and he's actually been out of Tesla for a while. Today, Chamath Palihapitiya was on CNBC's Alpha event, and Scott Wapner, one of their anchors, was interviewing Chamath on a various amount of topics, but one of them came up about Tesla. Chamath has been a huge supporter of Tesla for years, and it's just come to light that he's been out of Tesla for some time, actually. And I'll let you see this clip here real quick because I thought that was interesting coming from him.
There is a huge opportunity to build a distributed energy utility. I've mentioned this to you before, but I think there's going to be a cataclysm in the energy markets. I think the utilities are under duress. They're in a very, very difficult spot. And the laws don't understand what will happen when individuals like you and I can generate our own power. And so, again, closing the circle on Virgin, when I sold a couple $100 million, it was in large part to fund this thing, which is quickly becoming over the next few years, in my opinion, will be the largest distributed energy utility in America. So I'm very proud of the work that I'm doing over here. And hopefully, I'll pick up a little bit of the slack that Tesla is not going to be able to, operationalize as they build an incredible EV business. And so both things I think will happen. I think it'll manifest in a different company.
You still have a sizable stock position in Tesla?
No.
You sold it?
Yeah.
When?
Over the last few years, we've sort of, not last few years, like really in the last year or so, particularly, the prices allowed me to, again.
Surprised to hear you say that after what you just said about the company.
Well, I don't have an infinite pool of capital. I'm myself. I don't raise funds. I can't go to other people. And so when I have these ideas, the money has to come from someplace. The only other solution would be for me to get totally levered up. And I'm just not comfortable with that risk. And so, I'm a meager guy with meager means.
Yeah, right.
So for those of you who don't know who Chamath Palihapitiya is, he's the CEO, co-founder of Social Capital. He's also like a venture capitalist all over the place. He used to work for Facebook. He's a billionaire at this point. If you guys recall, he's taken Open Door public. He's taken SoFi public, also Clover Health, many of other ones. And this was something that I thought just came way out of left field, and I was very surprised about. But it makes sense. Chamath Palihapitiya is interested in getting into investments early. He's always about finding things that's going to make this world a better place, environmentally friendly. So I say it tongue-in-cheek that he paper-handed Tesla, but it makes sense, right? I don't think he actually anticipated the EV market being as big or getting as big as it actually is now. So the growth from Tesla is probably going to be a lot slower now than when it was even just a year ago. We have to remember it's gone up 750% in 2020, and it has slowed the growth a lot as far as the stock is concerned. So what does this mean for Tesla moving forward? Are people losing, interest in Tesla as far as an investment's concerned? After all, we've already seen Cathie Wood divest some of her stake in this as well when it comes to the ARK ETF. Here's the thing about Tesla and any stock for that matter. It's not conceivable to see stocks move 800% year over year. So it makes sense. Chamath Palihapitiya isn't part of some hedge fund that raises money from other funds that belong to other people. He raises it himself. And so this makes a lot of sense for him. If he's wanting to go and move into other areas of this market, especially when it comes to getting in early on things that change this world, it makes a whole lot of sense to divest something. I will say though, I'm a little surprised that he got rid of everything as far as Tesla's concerned to go after other things. But when you're somebody like Chamath, who is very good at getting into things early, especially as he starts to see the world change and environments change, it really does make a whole lot of sense. Now, as far as Tesla's concerned, I don't think that anybody has anything to worry about. I don't think we're going to see Tesla crash, in my opinion. In fact, I do think that we're going to steadily see this go up. But again, when we look at the way that Tesla has moved, it's not sustainable to see this thing go up even 50% year over year. It's just not how this works. And so I do think that while we'll continue to see Tesla gradually grow, I don't think we're going to see those parabolic moves that we saw last year, because 800% every year. I don't know. Maybe we were just spoiled by Tesla last year and people are just expecting more and more from them. I just don't see how that happens. I mean, this is the monthly chart of Tesla, and look at the growth here from $35 in 2019, just 2 years ago, all the way up to $900 a share. Then we had a bit of a correction to 630, and it started to make a resurgence again. But if we honestly ask ourselves, can we see Tesla go up another 800% or 1,000% from where it went to just 2 years ago? Is this sustainable? And I think, in my opinion, that the answer is emphatically no. In my opinion, I think that Tesla is going to continue to grow from here. It's a great company to own, but eventually this is going to stabilize. And when you're somebody like Chamath Palihapitiya, who's looking for huge growth potential, this just isn't him for him anymore. I think it's, hey, thanks for the massive growth. I wish you well. I'm going to go after some more ventures that I think are going to continue to change this world. And that is just his MO. That's what he goes after. So it makes a lot of sense for me. But I really want to hear from you guys on this. Let me know what you think in the comments, because this is pretty mind blowing. And I think it's going to be a little bit of a shell shock to some people, especially with as a vocal as Chamath has been for some time about Elon Musk, about Tesla, and how it's going to change the world in so many different ways that aren't just about EVs. Is this still the game plan for Tesla? Do we think that Tesla is just going to be known for its EV manufacturing, or is there so much more to Tesla and that Chamath is just turning a blind eye to? I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. That's going to do it for me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out the door. And guys, as always, I'll see y'all before the bell. B. Smith is out.